Check, check, check. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, it's good to know. Swanson live from the check check. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Bella Swanson. Parker, White Tuck, Charlton, Guyetta, McAnanima, Egbert. (12-5-2), a 322 goals against. Moriarty, Bowers, Norica, White Duck, Asp, Pickford, Posar, Newburgh, Swanson,
and an army of snakes came pouring in.
fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday play. Fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday play.
and an army of snakes came pouring in.
Live from the Ice Time Sports Complex in Newburgh, New York, it is time for Hudson Valley Venom Hockey. Good evening, everybody. I'm Jim Surdy. Welcome to the first ever broadcast of Venom Hockey, because it's the first ever game in the history of the Hudson Valley Venom. They're about to play their first game in their inaugural season right here at Ice Time Sports Complex in Newburgh. And no small task for them, because they'll be taking on the defending Commissioner's Cup champions, the Binghamton Black Bears, tonight. And in fact, they'll open up their first two games of the season, their first weekend of the season, by playing the defending champions. It's a home-and-home set. First here at home for the Venom, then they'll be on the road tomorrow in Binghamton for the rematch. But certainly history to be made tonight in the Hudson Valley, as the Hudson Valley Venom will get underway. We'll get things underway in just a little bit and begin their new history of hockey here in the Federal Prospects Hockey League. Now, a little background about how this came to be. Well, this organization used to be the Elmira River Sharks, but when the River Sharks went dark at the end of last season, the league decided what to do with them, or had to decide what to do with them, and the Manning family here in the Hudson Valley decided to buy the team, move the team down here, create a whole new team, a new name, a new vibe, a new organization, and that's exactly what they have done. And boy, there's a lot to like about what's going on here in the Hudson Valley and with this team and with this organization. And the first thing that the Manning family went out to do, they had to find somebody to put this team together, somebody to coach it, somebody to run their player personnel, get players, build the team. And that guy is a veteran from the FPHL, and in fact, a guy with ties to the Binghamton Black Bears. It is Josh Newburgh. He was hired in July as the head coach of this team, and MJ Merkel was hired as his assistant coach. Now, Josh Newburgh will be the coach, and he'll also be a player. He's going to be a very important player on this roster. Anybody familiar with this league knows Josh Newburgh. He is not only a very skilled and talented forward, but he is a tenacious player. He's a lead-by-example guy, and that's exactly what you're going to see from him, both as coach and as a player on the team. Meanwhile, during games, while he's playing, MJ Merkel will be behind the bench, and we see MJ now stepping behind the bench, looking pretty resplendent in his maroon three-piece suit. MJ shaking hands with the officials right now in front of the Venom bench. MJ Merkel is a guy, a real tough guy in this league. Guy who played through a lot of injuries through his career, played for several different teams in this league, including with Elmira a year ago when he was a part-time assistant coach, and he was also a defenseman for Elmira. Well, he comes and rejoins Josh Newburgh. They were teammates previously in Binghamton with the Black Bears, and they have forged a really unique bond together. And they have helped build this team together. And they have their opening night roster pieced together, kind of a young roster. You'll see 6 players under the age of 23, including a 20-year-old who will make his pro debut tonight, that being Danila Belov from Russia. They also have 2 players, only 2 players over the age of 30. Newburgh is one of them. He is 37. He's a real veteran of this group. But also Dustin Gesso, who is probably as skilled a player as you're going to see in the FPHL this season. Dustin Gesso is going to play this season for the Venom. And this guy, you talk about super talented players. Dustin Gesso is that. The 32-year-old center has had a terrific career already in this league, playing 143 games and has 187 career points. That's 95 goals and 92 assists. Also 484 penalty minutes in those 143 games. Last year, Gesso split the season with Elmira and Binghamton, so he too has a tie with tonight's opponent, the Binghamton Black Bears. But Dustin Gesso will center this top line for the Venom tonight that you'll see, with young David Gaeta on the left wing. The Switzerland native had a big year as a rookie last season with Elmira. And also rookie Amantas Norika from Lithuania will be the right wing. So Jesso's going to be the veteran playing between a couple younger guys. But that is going to be the go-to line, says Josh Newburgh, at least at the start of the season. So we'll keep an eye on that tonight. But you look at this roster, again, we talk about it being kind of a youthful group, and just really the 2 real veterans in Gesso and Newburgh on it. But there's a lot of size on this team as well. It's going to be a physical team. Josh Newburgh loves that style of play. So you're going to see some big guys on this roster. There are 4 players that are 6'4" or bigger, and that is led by 6'8", 255-pound Jesse Swanson, who played briefly with Elmira last year. He is a big, rugged, tough customer, but he's also a guy that can play. He's a guy that's got some skill as well. The 21-year-old played 6 games last year before being injured. So in essence, he's a rookie as well. There will be 4 players tonight for the Venom who will be making their professional debuts. We mentioned Belov and Norika. Also, defenseman Jeremy Rotke and forward Quinn Chevers. And Chevers is another one of those big guys. He's a left wing that stands 6'4", 227. So there's going to be a lot to learn about this group. There are 7 players that played for the now defunct Elmira organization last year that are going to be playing this season for the Venom, that are on the opening night roster. Other than that, though, it's a whole bunch of new players. Not everybody new to the Federal League, but certainly new to this organization and to this family, which really also embraces the roots that were built in Elmira last season. And in fact, last year, Elmira played in the Empire Division and finished in last place with a record of 20, 34, and 2. As we see now the Venom taking the ice for the first time at the Icetime Sports Complex here in Newburgh. In their home red jerseys, the Venom taking the ice for their first game. We touched on it a little bit. It's going to be a tall task tonight, taking on the defending Commissioner's Cup champion Binghamton Black Bears, who not only are the defending champions and returned 12 players to the roster from a year ago when they won the championship, but the Binghamton Black Bears already are 2 games up on the Venom because they played their first 2 games already last weekend. They split a home and home with the Watertown Wolves. So that gets you set for the action tonight here in Newburgh at the Icetime Sports Complex. When we return, we will get set for the first drop of the puck on the 2024-25 season. This is Hudson Valley Venom Hockey. Back here at the Ice Time Sports Complex in Newburgh, I'm Jim Surdy, the voice of the Venom. Happy to join you and kind of carry you through the inaugural season of Venom hockey. And right below us now, you see the Venom players being introduced, the starting lineup being introduced. And the Venom tonight will start Eli Bowers in goal. He's a kid that played 7 games last season, including 6 with Elmira. He will be in goal, and the defensemen will be Austin Pickford and Mark Posar, as you see Posar skating on out here, being introduced. They, too, played for Elmira last season. The starting forwards will be Dustin Gesso at center, Amantas Norica on the right wing, and David Gaeta will be on the left wing. Meanwhile, for the Binghamton Black Bears, they will start Nolan Egbert in goal. The defensemen are Jesse Anderson and Cam Cervoni. And the forwards are Kyle Steffen, Gavin Yates, and Blake Tasso. And now, our national anthem. That is our national anthem here at Ice Time Sports Complex. Jim Surdy, really happy to be with you tonight. Thanks for joining us for the first ever game in Hudson Valley Venom history, taking on the defending champion Binghamton Black Bears. And it looks like we're going to have a ceremonial puck drop. Typically, you get the captain coming to center ice to take the opening face-off. Let's see who's going to take it for the Venom. They have yet to name their official leadership group. Now, there are certainly many candidates for players that could wear letters on the team this season. That includes Dustin Gesso, who we referenced earlier, forward Brett Parker. Josh Newburgh, of course, is the coach, so you doubt he's going to wear a letter as well. He'll probably spread the wealth. But indeed, Josh Newburgh will come to center ice, and he will take the opening face-off, the ceremonial opening face-off, as some local dignitaries will drop the puck. Tyson Kirkby, the captain of the Black Bears, will represent the Binghamton Black Bears, and the owner of the Hudson Valley Venom, Pat Manning, will also help drop the ceremonial puck. And we are just moments away now from dropping the puck officially in the first game in Hudson Valley Venom history. And we got the puck drop. We're going to get a few ceremonial puck drops here. A couple good photo ops here at Ice Time Sports Complex. Running down the lineup for the Venom tonight. They have 19 players on their active roster, meaning that there will be one healthy scratch tonight, and that is rookie Jesper Eriksson, who was just acquired earlier in the week. Eriksson is a big, hulking forward, 6'4", 215 pounds from Sweden, but he's only had a couple practices, just arrived a few days ago. So Eriksson will be a healthy scratch tonight, perhaps may not play this weekend. But Coach Newburgh believes that he's going to be an integral part of this team moving forward, just not right away, as the Venom starting their season in a matter of moments. But Eriksson is up here with us, and he will be watching his teammates open up the season. The forwards that are dressed, we mentioned the starting forwards, David Gaeta, Dustin Gesso, and Imantas Norica. Josh Newburgh, the coach and a player, he centers a line with veteran Brett Parker and second-year pro Brendan Charlton on the wings. Blake Siewertson, who saw some time in the league last season, centers a line with Jesse Swanson and Quinn Chevers. And Danila Belov is the other extra forward tonight for the Hudson Valley Venom. Stefan faces Gesso at center ice. And we're underway. The puck is dropped. Hudson Valley has control. A chip went up ahead into the offensive zone. That's Jesse Anderson, the defenseman. Puck swung around towards the near wall. Gesso throws the first hit of the season. Puck winds around the far wall, and Binghamton's unable to clear. Now it's off the stick of Gesso on out to center. Racing the other way is Gavin Yates from left wing. That one's just wide. Now Blake Tosto of Binghamton throws one over to right wing. Gesso has it, lays it back to defenseman Austin Pickford, who plays catch with his defense partner Mark Pozar, whose pass is picked off at center, and into the offensive zone comes Binghamton, but there's a good takeaway by Dustin Gesso, and here come the Venom. Norica over the blue line. Norica weaves his way to right wing. Norica passes one down low. Gesso in the corner. Puck is knocked off his stick by Weber of Binghamton, and he's able to trickle a pass on out to center. Black Bears on the change, and they skate in on left wing, lose the puck, and the Venom will touch on out to center. Captain Tyson Kirkby plays catch in his own end. Pass goes up ahead off Cam Clark, carries into the offensive zone. Eli Bowers out of his net, and he whips it around the far wall. Kirkby with the takeaway, loses the puck. Binghamton still in control, offensive zone. Kirkby with the shot, he scores! Tyson Kirkby wrists one up high, and he beats Eli Bowers to the blocker's side just 90 seconds into play, and the Black Bears have taken a quick 1-0 lead. I don't know if Bowers was screened or surprised by the quick shot, but he did not react quickly to that one that was up high just underneath the crossbar, and Binghamton has taken a 1-0 lead. Tyson Kirkby's second goal of the season. Off the face-off, puck skitters down the ice all the way. Kodiak Whiteduck is wrapped up, and the Hudson Valley defenseman loses the puck. Now it squirts out on right wing, and here come the Venom on out to center. They lose it at the blue line, however. Chevers and Mott come together. Siewertson is dumped over the blue line, put the puck out the other way. Venom are on it there. Jesse Swanson shoots it in. Behind his own net, Egbert will slow it down for his defense, and Binghamton sets it up here. Aggressive forecheck by David Gaeta. Now Binghamton's Yates. Skates on out, blue line to red line, and he'll shoot one in. Bowers behind his net will stop it, and he will lay it off there. Venom able to pass on out to center. Here's Jesse Swanson off the boards, deep into the offensive zone, and that is going to be an icing. Swanson did not gain the red line. The puck was just over the red line, so a mistake by Jesse Swanson. 2 minutes, 40 seconds into the opening period, and already the Venom trail 1-0. Face-off will be to the left of Eli Bowers, the 23-year-old goaltender from Wisconsin. And the face-off is won by Hudson Valley. Swanson bangs it off the boards out to center. Jesse Anderson, longtime defenseman for Binghamton, plays it up left wing, shot on net. And there's a stick save made by Bowers. Puck trickles behind his net. Binghamton out in front, a shot is blocked. Good back check there by Dustin Gesso. And here's a long pass up ahead off the stick of Gaeta. No icing, Gaeta touched it. Puck carries all the way down the ice. And it looks like the Venom will go for a full five-man change. Jesse Anderson sets up behind his own net. Lays it off to Gavin Yates, who skates up middle. Blue line to red line. Yates to the blue line in the offensive zone. Yates still with the puck. Yates curls back the other way. He's knocked down, loses the puck, and we are going to get a penalty. Looks like Norica is going to head to the box, and that is going to be the first penalty in the history of the Hudson Valley Venom. The rookie Norica, 3:31 into the first period, heads to the box. So already down 1-0. Hudson Valley goes out onto the penalty kill. And the face-off to the left of Bowers is pushed on out to center. Good work there by Brett Parker. Parker and Newburgh, the two veterans, are out there leading the penalty kill, leading the forecheck on the penalty kill. Rasmus Asp and Mark Posar are the defensemen. Shot on net, saved by Bowers. Binghamton keeps it in. Cross-ice pass to the left wing. Yates knocked off the puck by Asp, but he's unable to clear around the other way. Puck winds around the boards. Yates comes together with Asp. Now Yates still with the puck, carries behind the goal line. Tied up by Asp. Binghamton's able to work it free. So Binghamton now sets it up. This is Yates, left wing circle. His shot is knocked down. Good play by Rasmus Asp, and we get a whistle here with 15:35 remaining in the first period, and it looks like the net came off the stanchion. So 1:06 remaining on the penalty to Norica. And the face-off this time comes to the right of Bowers. He's a big kid, 6'4", 220 pounds. Face-off won by the Venom, and they played off the near boards and all the way down the ice. Good work by defenseman Rasmus Asp. Nolan Egbert, the goalie of Binghamton, tried to spring his team up ice, but instead he hit his teammate with the puck, and Binghamton's got to regroup. They're on out to center. Here's Cam Clark over the blue line at the circle. Passes one back. Oliveri to Anderson into the right circle. A shot there by Clark. That's deflected up into the netting. 36 seconds remaining on the penalty to Norica. Getting back to Eli Bowers last year, he appeared in 6 games, one with Port Huron and one with Elmira. He was 2-4-0 with a .542 goals against and an .871 save percentage. Twice in his 6 games, he made 40 or more saves. Binghamton wins the face-off. Here's Anderson at the right point. Skates to his left. Shot on net. Saved by Bowers. Rebound, and it's kicked out of there. So Eli Bowers with back-to-back saves. Puck into the far corner, near corner, excuse me. And now we get a whistle. And somebody from the Venom is down, and it looks like we're going to get a penalty. Could be Don Oliveri. Nope, it is not Don Oliveri. It's Austin Thompson heading to the penalty box. So that will negate the remainder of the power play for Binghamton. And in 22 seconds, the Venom will have their first ever power play. So Thompson's in the box, 14:50 to go here in the first period. And we'll take a break, immediate timeout. Hudson Valley Venom trail the Binghamton Black Bears 1-0. This is Venom Hockey. skating 4-on-4. Face-off win by the Venom. Shot by Pickford and a save by Egbert. Galletta's on the rebound. Dishes off to Posar. Now into the near corner, Gesso. Galletta at the right circle. Gets around one man. Lost the puck. Back to the point. Pickford plays it along the wall to Gesso. Gesso throws one across the crease. And the puck is intercepted and goes off Posar. And that hops up into the bench. So Venom now on the power play as the penalty is over. The original penalty to Norica is over. And now the penalty to Thompson of Binghamton. So a minute 33 of power play time coming up here. By the way, Norica's penalty was a cross-checking minor. We have not gotten the Thompson penalty just yet. Josh Newburgh takes the face-off, and he wins it to Austin Pickford. Skates in on right wing into the offensive zone. Galletta gets to the puck, throws it over to the left wing. Norica can't get there in time, and the puck sent all the way down the ice. Blake Tosto has got himself a shorthanded goal already on the season for Binghamton. Shoots it all the way down the ice. Binghamton to center. Hudson Valley to center. Norica on the puck in the offensive zone. Back to the right point. Pickford cross ice. Norica at the circle. Here's Newburgh, sends one on net. Egbert makes the save. Puck into the corner. Newburgh 1 against 2 is able to get it back to Norica. Norica on left wing. Over to Newburgh. Back to Norica from the circle. His shot is blocked. Swanson's got it. Now to Norica. And Norica shoots one wide. Egbert was knocked down. A collision in the crease. No penalty. And the Venom are still on the puck. Here's Newburgh along the left wing wall. He passes one down low to big Jesse Swanson. His pass is too hot. Looking for Galletta. And the puck comes down the ice. Bowers comes way out of his net to play it up into the offensive zone. Here's Norica on right wing. Puck knocked off his stick by a diving Kirkby. And the pass back to the right point goes off the stick of the defenseman de Blasio. And the puck out to center. 6 seconds remain on the penalty. Puck is shot in by Chevers. Gesso leads the forecheck for the Venom. Thompson's back on the ice. And we're back to 5-on-5. Right below us, Dustin Gesso. Back to the right point. That's de Blasio. His pass behind the net to Gesso. Left wing. Throws it back to the point. Rasmus Asp has his shot blocked, but he's able to keep it in at the blue line. Gesso chips one in front. And the puck is loose. Shot there by Brendan Charlton. Was blocked and went off the glass. And Binghamton comes to center. It's a 2-on-1. Here's Kirkby on left wing. Throws one over to Thompson. Shot, save. Rebound, well stopped by Eli Bowers. And the next shot goes off a stick and up into the netting. Eli Bowers hearing it from the crowd here at Ice Time Sports Complex. A 2-on-1. Bowers made the first save on Austin Thompson. Juicy rebound came out to Kirkby. Kirkby had a wide open net, it appeared, but no. Eli Bowers dives across and he makes the save. So a gem there after Kirkby beat Bowers earlier. Face off to the left of Eli Bowers. Brett Parker steps in, wins the face-off. And Austin Pickford will clear it on out to center. Here come the Venom. Parker tied up, puck still in the offensive zone. Newburgh gives it away. And Binghamton to center, where at the blue line they turn it over. And now the puck just getting passed back and forth between teams. Here's Henry of Binghamton over the blue line, stripped from behind by Newburgh. Stays with the puck and is able to push one up ahead to Emerson Emery. Back to the right point, shot towards the net. Kicked out of there by Bowers. And we get a whistle, and let's see if we're going to get a penalty as well. 11:28 to play, first period. Binghamton 1, Hudson Valley nothing. And indeed, nope. Thought there might have been a penalty, but no penalty upcoming. Just a face-off to the left of Eli Bowers. And another face-off win for Hudson Valley. They've done well in that area so far to start the game. But they're loose with the puck here. A giveaway and a quick backhanded shot towards the net went wide. And now losing his edge is Norica. He goes down. Binghamton still in the offensive zone. Pass down low. Shot. Score! Gavin Yates. And Binghamton leads 2-0. So Norica was skating the puck out of the zone on left wing, and he blew a tire. Went down to the ice, lost the puck, created an odd man down low situation for Binghamton, and Binghamton cashes in. Gavin Yates with the goal. That is his second of the season. And it is 2-0 Binghamton. Here's Quinn Chevers in his own end after the face-off. Passes up ahead to big Jesse Swanson. Touches in, offensive zone. Binghamton on the puck, though. Weber's able to push it up ahead to Kirkby. Kirkby's pass up ahead. Oliveri shot and a save as Bowers came out, cut down the angle, and made the save. Oliveri scooting up the right wing after taking the headman pass. Oliveri with 2 points already on the season. So 10:40 to go here in the first period. Binghamton with the 2-0 lead. Their first goal, a minute 31 in. Tyson Kirkby from Donald Oliveri. Here's a shot on net and a save by Bowers after Binghamton wins the faceoff. 2-on-2 are the Venom. Quinn Chevers lost the puck. Stone and Chevers came together. Chevers went down, and then Binghamton flips the puck into the bench with 10:26 to play in the first period. So the teams change it up here, and Hudson Valley has not generated a ton of offensive zone time to begin the game. Nolan Egbert had to make maybe one, maybe two good saves so far. Here's a shot, trying to score! Off the face-off, the first goal in franchise history goes to defenseman Mark Pozar. At 9:38 of the first period, just as we were talking about how Egbert had not seen a lot of action in his end of the ice. Pozar slaps one home from left wing, and it's 2-1. Now Binghamton quickly on the defensive again as the Venom push the puck into the offensive zone. Egbert is able to get the whistle as he pins the puck against the side of the net with 10:07 to go here in the first. So defenseman Mark Pozar able to beat Egbert to the glove side from left wing. And the Venom have their first goal in franchise history. Binghamton wins the faceoff in their own end, but the Venom take it away. Now Jesse Anderson up ahead, and here comes Binghamton turning it over, but the puck comes out to center ice. Norica took the puck away for the Venom. Passes up ahead and off a stick of Gaeta. Binghamton into the offensive zone, shot up high, blockered out of there by Bowers. Puck in the near corner, and Binghamton's with the pass that's awry, comes all the way back into their own end. Here come the Black Bears. It's Cervoni, the defenseman, banging one off the ball, all the way down the ice. Icing is waved off. So the Venom are forced to play it up out of their zone and on out to center. Anderson chips it away. Loose puck at center. And skating in now on right wing is Josh Newburgh with the wrist shot. And a blocker save by Egbert. Quickly the other way. Here comes Gavin Yates of Binghamton. He's in. He shoots. He scores. And this one is going to be waved off. We might have some goalie interference. Kirkby was getting into it with somebody there in front of the Venom net. Actually, the net might have been off the stanchion. So let's see. That goal is going to be wiped off the board, it appears. It was a pretty finish, though. Yates, who has a goal already in this one. And we are waiting. So that would have been Gavin Yates. That would have been Gavin Yates' second goal of the game. The officials are talking about it right now, and we're awaiting the explanation. The goal for the Venom was defenseman Mark Pozar. We're waiting the official scoring on that one. Dustin Gesso picked up the assist, and the goal was at 10:22. And now the officials trying to decide here if that's a good goal, and it appears that it is. And MJ Merkel is going to come down to the front of the Venom bench to get an explanation from the officials. Josh Newburgh wants one as well. So let's see here. Yeah, they're looking at it right now. Newburgh getting the explanation, but looks like it's going to be a good goal, and Binghamton's got themselves a 3-1 lead. So again, quickly running down the scoring at a minute 31. Tyson Kirkby scored for Binghamton from Donald Oliveri. Then at 8:33 was Gavin Yates' second of the season. First of the night, as it's turned out. At 11:05, Mark Pozar scored the first goal in Venom history. Dustin Gesso with the assist. And now at 11:05, it is Gavin Yates again, his second of the game and third of the season. And this is a long explanation. The coach of the Binghamton Black Bears is Brent Sherwood, and he's like, hey, let's go. He's kind of getting fidgety with his hands. He's like, all right, let's go. That's enough of an explanation. Let's play some hockey. Brent Sherwood has done a heck of a job as coach at Binghamton. Took over on an interim basis in the 2022-23 season. Became the full-time head coach last season. Has a record of 62-21-10. And he led Binghamton to the Commissioner's Cup Championship a year ago. And now it appears we're going to take a media timeout, so we'll take a break. Binghamton 3, Hudson Valley 1, 8:57 to go in the first period. This is Venom Hockey. So back here in Newburgh, I'm Jim Cerny. Still some controversy about that last goal. And the officials are talking to the timekeeper and the official scorer. There's a goal up on the board, and the officials did point to center ice. But neither team is out at center ice right now. So not 100% sure what's going on here, what the controversy is. Brad Sherwood is staying out of it. He wants the goal, so he's not going to. Yes, now it's been officially called. That is a goal, and it's Yates' second of the game. Posar's goal for the Venom is brought to you by Hudson Valley Hockey Company. Get your gear at Hudson Valley Hockey Company, whether it's a carefully selected stick for that perfect shot or high-quality gloves for optimal grip. Hockey accessories serve as the personalized tools that bridge the gap between a player and their pursuit of excellence on the ice. That's the Hudson Valley Hockey Company. Give them a call, 914-556-6501, or visit them at 3781 Palisades Center Drive, 3rd floor in West Nyack. So the puck is down, and we're finally back underway with under 9 minutes to play in the first period. Binghamton with a 3-1 lead, 2 goals for Gavin Yates already. And the Black Bears misfire with the pass in their own end. So Yates will go back and collect. Brett Parker leading the forecheck. Now it's Josh Newburgh picking up Yates. Yates double-teamed, coughs it up. Good defense there by Parker and Newburgh. And Binghamton having all kinds of trouble getting out of their own end and getting through the neutral zone. Stone winds around his own net, gets around Parker, and he outlets up on left wing. Here's Yates, centers one in front, and that shot is wide. And we're going to get a whistle, and did the net come off the stanchion again? Boy, we've had some issues with that already in the early going. So we'll get another face-off in the Hudson Valley zone. A little frenetic, a little hectic opening night. First ever game in franchise history for the Venom. And, well, they have now called another media timeout here. So, gives us time to catch our breath. These two teams will get back at it tomorrow night. Second half of a home and home. Be played up in Binghamton. 7 o'clock start. You can catch that game tomorrow night on the Binghamton Black Bears YouTube channel. And then we're back with you next Friday night. Friday and Saturday, right back here at home. For more Hudson Valley Venom hockey. Every home game this season for the Venom will begin at 7 p.m. You can get your tickets at Ticketmaster or by calling 845-454-5800 or visit HudsonValleyVenom.com. So the Black Bears are now on their second power play. We did not get the official call, but David Gaeta is in the box for Hudson Valley. Binghamton is 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Quick shot by Stone. Oh, that's a good kick save by Bowers into the near corner. Binghamton is on the rebound. Kirkby shoots one wide. Kept in at the right point. Pass down low. Kirkby throws it back out to the point. Here's Stefan. Stefan at the right circle. His pass is intercepted and cleared all the way down the ice. Good job on the clear, on the intercept and the clear by Austin Pickford. Newburgh and Gesso are the forwards on the kill for Hudson Valley. Posar is out there on the kill along with Jeremy Rotke. Gaining the offensive zone is Binghamton. They send one in into the right wing corner. Gesso gets to it, fans on the clear. Thompson drilled to the ice behind the Venom net. That's de Blasio on the ice that knocked his man down. Or check that. That is Posar. Puck comes around the near boards, kept in at the left point. And Oliveri, his shot is wide, and we get a whistle. And are we going to get another penalty? With 6:43 remaining in the first period. And it looks like we're going to get a cross-checking penalty. And it's going to be Josh Newburgh heading to the box. So Hudson Valley kills off a penalty, and now they head right back to the kill. Last weekend, Binghamton played 2 games, a home and home, against the Watertown Wolves. They were 2 for 12 on the power play in the first 2 games. Venom win the faceoff. They're unable to clear. Binghamton pushes the puck to left wing. Here's Oliveri. Inside the blue line, passes to right wing. Oliveri takes a drop pass. He's top of the right circle. White Duck plays him. Pass comes to left wing, Anderson. Oliveri straight away. His shot hit his stick and bounced wide to the far corner now. Loose puck, Brett Parker ties up his man. Hudson Valley can't clear. Binghamton keeps it in. Some good work there. Back out, Jesse Anderson inside the blue line. Passes to left wing. Pass got caught up in the skates. Pass back out to Anderson. He feeds one over to right wing. 1:10 remaining in the Binghamton power play. Quick shot tipped wide. In front was Austin Thompson. Shot was going wide anyway, but Thompson got his stick out and tipped it wide. At the left circle, doing their work are the Black Bears. Hudson Valley, boy, their killers have been out there defending this whole time. Unable to get the puck out of their own end, and it costs them. Binghamton drives another one home. That's Oliveri, and it's 4-1 Binghamton. A power play goal. And Binghamton has put up a 4 spot here in the first period. Well, just as I was explaining that the Venom were having all kinds of trouble getting the puck out of their own end, they were spending all that time defending. It comes back to haunt them as now Norica skates into the offensive zone, and his right wing shot is kicked out of there by Egbert. Quickly in transition, the other way is Binghamton, and a shot on net. Bowers has trouble with it, but he makes the save and holds on, no rebounds. With 5:11 to play here in the first period, and Hudson Valley has dug themselves quite the hole. It is 4-1. Face-off will be to the left of Bowers. And Binghamton wins the face-off. That goal, by the way, was Oliveri's second of the season. Binghamton wins the face-off. Control the puck in their own end. Delayed penalty coming up against Hudson Valley. Looks like Gesso is going to be the guilty party. Puck sent through the crease untouched. Norica gets to it for Hudson Valley. And we will get a whistle. We will get another penalty against the Hudson Valley Venom. And indeed, it's Justin Gesso heading to the penalty box. And the Binghamton Black Bears with a prime opportunity to kind of blow the doors off this one in the first period. We'll take a break for this media timeout. It's Binghamton 4, Hudson Valley 1. Binghamton heading to the power play. This is Venom Hockey.
Rick
Back here at Ice Time Sports Complex, I'm Jim Cerny. Face off to the right of Bowers. And this time, Hudson Valley is able to shoot it all the way down the ice. They are on the penalty kill for the fourth time in this first period already. Scooting up to center is Stone of Binghamton. Gains the blue line at the circle, goes to the goal line, centers one in front, recollects a loose puck, and it's intercepted. Here comes Brett Parker. One-on-one. Stone is back, though, for Binghamton, and he knocks Parker off the puck. Parker on a shorthanded rush. Now Binghamton comes back the other way. And they set things up in the offensive zone. Stefan feeds one. Here's Anderson, back to Stefan, right wing. His shot is blocked, but Binghamton's able to get to it, keep the puck in the offensive zone. Gavin Yates gets around Parker in the left circle, curls in the corner, feeds it back to Anderson. Right wing pass Stefan, cross ice to Yates. Yates. And in the circle, his pass is knocked down. Puck comes to Anderson, and he's unable to keep it in. Puck back to center, and Binghamton will regroup. Puck is taken away there by Hudson Valley. Rasmus Asp off the near wall, and it's cleared down by the Venom, but quickly the other way is Binghamton. 33 seconds ago in the power play. Binghamton 1 for 3 on the man advantage. Stefan, long shot, goes off Siewertson of Hudson Valley behind the net. Binghamton gets to the loose puck, bad pass at the right point, and the puck comes back to center. 14 seconds remain on the penalty to Dustin Jesso. Puck is dumped in to the far corner, and the Venom get to it, and they shoot it down the ice. 2 seconds and 1. Jesso's back on the ice. 2:45 remaining in the period, and Hudson Valley trails 4-1. With the head of steam is Caden Henry into the offensive zone for Binghamton. On right wing, at the circle, his shot is deflected high and wide off the body of Pozar. Puck comes all the way back into the Binghamton end of the ice. Gaeta gets there first. Gaeta spins around. Gaeta behind the net, lost the puck. Double teamed, and the puck comes out the other way. Good effort by David Gaeta. And now at center ice, the Venom. Back into his own end, Jesso sends a pass down the ice. Let's see, is it going to be icing? No, it's waved off. Egbert out of his net, plays it up the far wall. Puck skitters in front between the circles. Jesso, a turnaround shot, and a save by Egbert. So Jesso let loose. A high rising snapshot, and Nolan Egbert with the save. Nolan Egbert is dressing for his first game of the season, so not only his first start, but dressing for his first game. He was in training camp in the SPHL on loan and was returned to Binghamton earlier in the week. He gets the start tonight. Binghamton the other way into the offensive zone. Good back check by Norica. Breaks up their rush. So good play by the rookie Norica. And the Venom come away with the puck. 90 seconds remain here in the first period. 4-1 deficit for the Venom. At center ice into the offensive zone. Here's Parker. Or check that, White Duck. Wrists one on net. Egbert with the easy save. And now Parker puts a shoulder into his man. Knocks him off the puck. Causes a turnover at center ice. Jesso takes a headman pass on right wing. Into the offensive zone. Dangerous pass into the center of the ice. Taken away by Oliveri. Oliveri into the offensive zone. And his shot is blocked. Here come the Venom. 55 seconds to go in the period. Hudson Valley into the offensive zone. Walking in on the right wing is Parker. His shot is knocked down by Egbert, and Egbert falls on the rebound before Parker can get there, and I think we're going to get a penalty. So late in the first period with 46 seconds remaining, we're going to get a penalty called against the Black Bears. That is Kyle Steffen. Steffen will go to the box. 2 minutes for tripping at 19-13. Second power play opportunity tonight for the Venom. Face off to the left of Egbert. Face off won cleanly by Newburgh. Back to the point, Pickford. Now to Gaeta. Gaeta cross ice feed on left wing, Norica. Now to Pickford. His shot hits a skate in front. And the puck goes up into the netting. So 34.5 seconds remaining in the first period. A crucial late power play for Hudson Valley. Goal here would be huge. They trail by 3. Newburgh, Gaeta, Swanson up front. Newburgh tied up by Kirkby. Kirkby wins the draw. That one is whipped around the boards and all the way down the ice. Norica could not keep it in. So they got 4 forwards and 1 defenseman in this power play setup, as Norica playing one of the points with Pickford. Into the offensive zone on left wing. Newburgh bodied into the wall by Stone, and the puck slides back out to center. Pickford off the wall, looking for Gaeta. Now Swanson's on it, turns around from outside the blue line, and he whips one on net. Saved by Egbert, and the puck sent out the other way, and there's the buzzer. So the first 20 minutes of Hudson Valley Venom hockey in the books. They find themselves in a 4-1 hole. After 20 minutes of play, they still have a minute 14 remaining on the power play with Stefan in the box for tripping. So they'll open up the second period with a fresh sheet of ice and a minute 14 remaining on the power play. Recapping the first period, Tyson Kirkby opened the scoring at a minute 31, scoring his second goal of the season. And at 8:53, Binghamton took a 2-0 lead. Gavin Yates with the goal. Then at 11:05, at 10:22, it was the first goal in Hudson Valley Venom history. Mark Posar with a shot from left wing, beating Nolan Egbert to the glove side. Dustin Gesso with the assist. That made it 2-1, but at 11:05, Binghamton restored a 2-goal lead. Gavin Yates is second of the game, third of the season. Tosco and Stefan with the assists. And then at 14:31, Oliveri with the goal, his second of the season, a power play goal. And that's where we are right now after one period of play at Icetime Sports Complex. Binghamton 4 and Hudson Valley 1. We'll take a break right now, and then we'll set you up for the second period here. It's the first ever game in Hudson Valley Venom history right here at Icetime Sports Complex, but they've got their work cut out for them. They trail the Black Bears 4-1. This is Hudson Valley Venom hockey.
And an army of snakes came pouring in.
We're here in Orange County, New York.
We just flew over West Point, and look at that.
This is incredible.
and an army of snakes came pouring in.
For Venom TV, I'm Jim Cerny, hanging out with the coach of the Venom, Josh Newburgh. And Josh, training camp kind of behind you. The big lights of opening night kind of staring at you. You're just a few days away right now. How you feeling about the group? And I know you're still pulling this roster together.
I'm definitely feeling really good about the group. There's a little bit of jitters going on, a little bit of nervousness, but the boys are gelling really well. I think the leadership group is doing a really good job of getting everybody on the same page. We don't have a whole lot of time, so we're trying to hammer out some of the systems, but I think everyone's getting along right now, and that's really positive.
Now, that sounds like a big takeaway. Is that the biggest takeaway, or what is the biggest takeaway that you came away from training camp with?
That's definitely a big one. Again, we're still untested, so Friday will tell us a lot. But me and MJ are really trying to set that kind of positive culture and have everybody on the same page. And again, although we don't have all the time in the world, I think it's going pretty well for the progress that we have in the short amount of time that we have.
Now, we got a little look, a little dress rehearsal, bunch of guys trying out on last Saturday in the preseason game. What kind of takeaway was it for you and for the coaching staff coming out of that preseason game?
Well, there were some positive takeaways for sure. I think, sometimes you see the negatives more than the positives, but there definitely were some positives out there. I think John Moriarty really impressed us in goal. I was very pleased with that, and some of the forwards started clicking together, and they continued to in practice this week so far. So, me and we're just trying to roll with the punches, take the positives as we can, and try to match lines right now, see who has the chemistry.
And you took a sigh of relief, I'm sure, when Rasmus Asp gets hit up high in the face and comes away, and it doesn't look pretty right now, but at least knowing that the injury was not nearly as bad as maybe you first were concerned about.
It could have been worse for sure. He's just a little less pretty for a little while. That's all. But yeah, I mean, when I say roll with the punches, I mean there's so many things. We lost two top defensemen in the first half of the game there.
Yeah.
So that kind of put us down. We were short-staffed on D, but I think some of the guys really band together and they realized, they had to fill that role a bit. And we didn't win the game, but we got through it with some positives.
Well, so you go through a training camp with a group of players and you try guys in different lines and all that, but you're still adding players here, as we get closer to opening night. And you don't have your final roster together yet, but you do add a couple really, really talented players this week. So why don't we touch on that, starting with Jesper Eriksson, who's coming over in a trade and will be reporting to the team shortly. And I would assume you'd probably be pretty happy to pencil his name into the lineup on Friday night if he's ready. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's really about kind of filling the missing holes for me. I'm trying to find, what piece we're missing, and I think he can add to our already strong forward lineup. And you got David Gaeta has showed up as well. He was in camp in the ECHL at Trois-Rivières, and he came back. You had his rights. He comes back here. Those are two big forward additions that you're adding right before opening night. Oh, yeah. Gaeta is already comfortable with the guys. He played with some of the Elmira guys last year, and he's really happy to be here, which is a really good thing. I think a happy player plays well. So we're trying to keep everybody positive and see who he gels with. I think him and Jesso could be a really good starting line for us. How flexible does a coach in this league need to be? Your roster can change really minute by minute. You try and keep your core group together, but things happen all the time in this league, and guys are in, guys are out, and everything. Is that something that you're learning already just a couple weeks in? Yeah, I'm learning every day, but I've really, we've had some talks with the team about, we're going to have to roll with the punches. So how do we adapt to that? Right. Some of the adaptions are going to be huge, especially in a league like this with so many roster changes and long travel and things like that. And so far, I like what I see on how guys adapt to things. We haven't been tested yet, so the true test will be this weekend. But adaptions. Final one for you. Talk about true test right off the bat. Get the defending Commissioner's Cup champions, home and home, starting Friday night here, 7 o'clock at Ice Time Sports Complex against Binghamton. Then you go up to Binghamton on Saturday, so you get them back-to-back to start the season. A team where you were captain, a place that you played, MJ played. Talk a little bit about that and the challenge right out of the hopper, and a team that's already played a couple games, a couple regular season games.
Yeah, we are a little behind on them, but I think a lot of the guys are just really excited for the opportunity. I mean, if we can pull out a win here, it would be huge. It would be a great start to what we got going here, and we'll be prepared. That's all I can say.
Good stuff. He's Josh Newburgh. He's head coach of the Venom. And indeed, they dropped the puck on the season. 7 p.m. Friday night, Ice Time Sports Complex right here in Newburgh against the defending champion, Binghamton Black Bears. We're looking forward to it. Best of luck, and thanks for your time, Coach.
Thanks so much, Jim.
And an army of snakes came pouring in.
big lights of opening night kind of stare. Back here at Ice Time Sports Complex in Newburgh, New York, I'm Jim Surdy. This is Hudson Valley Venom hockey, the first game in franchise history. And to this point, it's been a struggle for the Venom, playing the defending Commissioner's Cup champions on opening night. Not an easy road to hoe, for sure. And it's been a difficult one for the first 20 minutes for Hudson Valley. They trail 4-1. Tyson Kirkby opened scoring just 91 seconds into the game. At a minute 31, his second of the season from Oliveri. And it was Gavin Yates, his second of the season at 8:53. Binghamton was up 2-0. But then at 10:22, Mark Pozar, the defenseman, scored the first goal in Venom history. And Dustin Gesso picked up the assist, so it was 2-1. But shortly thereafter at 11:05, Yates scored again, breaking in all alone and beating Eli Bowers for his third goal of the season and second of the game. Testo and Stefan with the assist. And at 14:31, Oliveri scored a power play goal, and that was his second goal of the season, and that's where we are right now. Binghamton leading Hudson Valley 4-1. Hudson Valley has a minute 14 remaining on a power play with Stefan in the box. He took a tripping minor at 19:13. And as the power play opens up here for Hudson Valley, it's Newburgh, Gaeta, Swanson, Pickford, and Norica. Bowers is the goalie to our right. The Hudson Valley Venom in their home red jerseys trimmed in black and white. And they win the faceoff. It's Norica. Up over the blue line, takes a hit, spun off the puck. It rolls behind the net. Swanson kicks it along the boards, back out right point. Here's Pickford. He passes down low below the circle. Swanson sends one in front. Shot. Score! Norica! In his pro debut, Norica scores a power play goal, and it's 4-2. Boy, that was set up nicely. Nice passing from the point, down low below the circle. Swanson with a beauty of a feed. Norica was wide open, and just 19 seconds into the period, the Hudson Valley Venom have pulled to within 4-2, scoring a power play goal. Off the faceoff, Binghamton sends one into the right of Bowers. Now Hudson Valley touches out the other way. Gaeta reaches for the puck, pokes it over the blue line. Norica's got it. Norica is hooked from behind, and the Venom are going to go right back to the power play. So after scoring a power play goal seconds later, Stefan takes another penalty. This one at 41 seconds of the second period, and now the Hudson Valley Venom, if they can score here on the power play, are right back in this game. So Venom, Stefan, 2 minutes for hooking. Venom to their third power play, they're 1 for 2. Pickford's got the puck off the faceoff, skates to his left along the blue line, sizes it up, his shot is blocked. Norica's got the rebound, passes to the right circle. That is Gaeta to Pickford, now left wing, it's Norica. Pickford to the right circle, Gaeta to Pickford. Norica gets around one defender, picked up by another in the circle. Swanson, he's got it behind the net, sends one out. Norica, left circle, couldn't tee up the shot. Norica passes to the left wing. Here's Swanson. Back out to Pickford. Puck goes between his skates and all the way down the ice. A minute 15 remaining on the power play. Pickford has his pocket picked. Good play by Kirkby. Puck is knocked towards the net wide of Bowers. And on it there is Charlton. Just on the ice for the Venom. Now Dustin Gesso. He dances around Clark. Red line, blue line, cuts to the middle, still with the puck, sends one in front, score! Brendan Charlton, power play goal. What a move by Dustin Gesso. What a pass by Dustin Gesso. 2 goals in the opening minute 51 of the second period, and here come the Venom. It is 4-3. Boy, oh boy, we talked about Dustin Gesso's brilliance as an offensive force in this league, and it was on full display right there. Carrying the puck, really one against everybody, and he draws the defense towards him and then makes a beauty of a pass and sets up the goal that's scored by Charlton. Brandon Charlton with the power play goal. And now the puck is sent all the way down the ice. And that is icing against Binghamton. So the defending champions a little flustered right here. 2 penalties taken by Stefan. One at the end of the first period, one at the beginning of the second period. And the Venom have cashed in on each. Face off now to the right of Nolan Egbert, the 27-year-old goaltender in his second season with Binghamton. And Binghamton's able to win the face-off. Stone is able to pass on up and out of the zone. Aggressive forecheck there. Coming by the Black Bears, really hard work by Tosca. And now Norica picks up the puck in his own end, gets to center, on the backhand, still has the puck over the blue line. It's a 2-on-1, but his pass is knocked down. Quickly in transition come the Black Bears. Up right wing, it's Tosca, sends one in front, the pass is behind Yates. Norica takes it away for the Venom. Pass skates up right wing, Norica takes it to the net, but a good defensive play by Kirkby, strips him of the puck, and here comes Binghamton the other way. Back, however, is White Duck and Asp. Slap shot from right wing by Oliveri, kicked out of there by Bowers. Now Cervoni is knocked into the wall, comes away with the puck after Kirkby worked it free, but Dustin Gesso takes it away for the Venom. He fans on the clear, his stick broke, shot on net off the turnover, and a save by Bowers. That was a bad break and almost led directly to a Binghamton goal. Gesso trying to clear the zone and his stick broke. But Bowers makes the save. As you see, Bowers and Kirkby now having some conversation. Josh Newburgh gets in there, make sure it stays under control. And the faceoff will be to the right of Bowers. So Bowers made a real good save after the turnover. And he did not allow a rebound. That was key. Newburgh wins the faceoff. And the Venom are on it there. Here's Rasmus Asp. Up right wing to Charlton. He's stripped to the puck at the red line. Takes it back and loses it. And Binghamton's got it in their own end. Puck flipped up ahead. And Josh Newburgh gains the blue line. Rolls it in right to left offensive zone. Brett Parker's on it there. Parker wheels around left to right in the offensive zone. Passes into the left circle. Here's Charlton. And now we get a whistle. So pushing and shoving in front of the Binghamton net, but I believe it came off the stanchion, did the net. And yes, it did. So we get a whistle with 16:14 to go here in the second period. And the Venom, who have trailed the entire way, are now within 1. It is 4-3. And they're about to get a face-off here in the Binghamton zone. Nolan Egbert did not see a lot of action in the first period. The Binghamton goalie making his season debut. 27-year-old from Long Island was 12-5-2 last season. A .322 goals against average and an .892 save percentage. He is the number 2 goalie in Binghamton as we get a false start here, and we'll redo it on the face-off. Connor McAnanama is the number 1 goalie in Binghamton, and he's a good one. Venom win the face-off. Pass is sent down low. Severson is pushed into the wall. Quinn Devers working it free. Back out to the right point. A shot towards the net. Knocked down. Hard to tell if it got through or not. but it's cleared up the near wall and goes up over the glass. And are we going to get a delay of game, or did it hit the glass? And the officials are going to converge and talk this one over. Now, mentioning Connor McAnanama. Last year as a rookie, he was one of the best goalies in the league. He had the second lowest goals against average, 239. Second best save percentage at 919, 2 shutouts, and was 19-3-4 as the rookie goaltender. 24 years old last year, he's 25 now, and he ran the table in the postseason, leading Binghamton to the Commissioner's Cup Championship. McAnanama was 7-0 in the postseason, as Binghamton did not lose a single game in the playoffs. They win the face-off here. They lead it 4-3. Send one deep into the offensive zone. Here's Mott. Gets the puck, sends one in front. Knocked down. Good block by Rotke, the defenseman of the Venom. Puck out to the left point. Shot wide. Off the wall, up the near wall. And that's Stone of Binghamton. Passing behind the net. Henry of Binghamton. Hounded from behind by Sievertson. And the Venom are able to clear to center. Binghamton shoots it right back in. Sievertson gives it up in front of his own net, but he's bailed out by de Blasio, his teammate. And Rotke now passes on up ahead off the stick of Gaeta. Under 15 minutes to play, second period. Venom trail 4-3. Over the blue line, here come the Black Bears. Henry sends one in front. Intercepted by Norica. Headman pass to Gesso. He's on a breakaway. He shoots. He scores! Dustin Gesso, a breakaway backhanded goal. And the Venom have come all the way back. It is 4-4. What a play by Norica, back-checking in his own end. Intercepts a pass, and then Dustin Gesso slipped behind the D, and Norica hit him on a perfect pass, and Dustin Gesso scores his first goal with the Venom. And now he's going for his second one. Norica to Gesso, and a right pad save by Egbert. Anderson behind his own net. Pushed into the wall there by Gaeta. Puck skitters out in front. Slap shot. And that shot by Posar is knocked down. Puck comes out the other way. And bouncing puck at center ice. Good play, boy. This line's all over the puck. Gaeta's got it. Tries to feed to Norica. And the puck is intercepted. Binghamton out the other way. But Pickford picks up his man. Comes away with the puck. And is able to get it over the blue line where Stefan knocks it back in offside. 13:59 to play here in the second period. The Venom have come all the way back. They have tied the game at 4 with 3 goals in the second period. We'll take a break. It's 4-4. This is Venom Hockey. Jim Cerny with you from the Ice Time Sports Complex here in Newburgh. The Hudson Valley Venom trailed 4-1 at the first intermission. It is now 4-4, and we're just 6:01 into the second period. And their 3 goals are all brought to you by the Hudson Valley Hockey Company. Get your gear at Hudson Valley Hockey Company, whether it's a carefully selected stick for that perfect shot or high-quality gloves for optimal grip. Hockey accessories serve as the personalized tools that bridge the gap between a player and their pursuit of excellence on the ice. Call them at 914-556-6501. Visit them, 3781 Palisade Center Drive on the 3rd floor in West Nyack, the Hudson Valley Hockey Company. At Venom with the puck in the offensive zone. Parker drops it back right point. Rasmus Asp chips it up ahead, back to Parker, bouncing puck, and he loses it there. That's Tyson Kirkby, the Binghamton captain, settling things down. You might notice Rasmus Asp, the defenseman, wearing the bubble shield. He suffered a broken nose last week in a preseason game against the Danbury Hat-Tricks, but he's in the lineup tonight. Anderson carries in for Binghamton. On left wing now, his pass knocked down by Rasmus Asp. He chips one up ahead, and Norica and Parker team up on the puck for Hudson Valley. Norica's over the blue line. Norica shot gobbled up by Egbert that time. And coming out with the puck is Binghamton, but they give it away at center. Passes up ahead. Here's Gesso. Can't get around Anderson. Now Norica and Gesso work to get the puck back to the point. Rasmus Asp with the slap shot, and it's tipped in front just wide. And Binghamton will clear on out to center. Up right wing, this is Cam Clark with the shot. Tried to go short side, but that was blocked and knocked down by Bowers. He makes the save. And we get the whistle with 12:28 to go. Here in the second period, at 19 seconds of the second period, Norica with his first goal as a pro, Swanson and Newburgh with the assists. As there's a quick shot on net, and another save by Bowers off the faceoff. Then at 1:51, it was, again, a power play goal. Charlton, his first of the season from Gesso. And then at 5:17, Gesso on the breakaway tied the game at 4-4. Norica with the primary assist. Hudson Valley shoots one in on the near wall. Cam Clark is back on it for Binghamton. Gets around one Venom player and another, and passes on out to center. It's over the blue line on left wing. Bouncing puck. Binghamton having trouble with it, but now they've got it. Quick wrist shot on net. That is a good-looking shot, and even better-looking save by Bowers, who's settling in now. Caden Henry with the spinning shot from between the circles. And Bowers, who allowed 4 goals in the first period, really seems to be settling in now. No rebounds on these shots. The big kid is gobbling up the shots, letting them hit him in good position. Hudson Valley wins the faceoff in their own end. That was Sewardson. Puck comes back to the blue line. Binghamton shot by Stone is blocked there. A rare shift by Danila Belov. One of his first shifts of the game. And Belov blocked the shot. Puck is at center. Binghamton's with it. Here's Stone. Right wing Stefan shot. Good save there by Bowers. Puck went off his glove. And now it goes up into the netting off the glass with 11:19 to go in the second period. Danila Belov is the youngest player out here for either team. 20-year-old, turns 21 later in the month. 6'2", 185-pounder from Russia, was acquired last week by the Venom. He's the 10th forward in the lineup tonight. Josh Newburgh wins the faceoff for the Venom. They clear on out to center. Parker can't get to it. Here's Gavin Yates. He's got 2 goals in tonight's game, and he chips one into the right of Bowers. Back behind his own net, getting the puck is Posar. Leaves it for Newburgh. Up the wall, and that's Charlton. Puck goes off his stick as he collides with Stefan, and the puck goes into the Binghamton bench. 10:54 to go in the second period. Really fast-paced game, and we had a string of penalties there for a while, but that is settled down now. Face off to the right of Bowers. Tyson Kirkby and Josh Newburgh will take the face-off. And Newburgh wins it cleanly, but Kirkby never even put his stick down, and the linesman said, "My bad, we'll do it again." If you're looking for family fun entertainment all weekend, come see Max Vedder's self-appointed recess detective. What happens when a young girl who investigates everyday occurrences on a playground after lunch when she suddenly discovers that someone has stolen her badge? Go to fourthwallproductions.org and find them on Facebook and Instagram at Fourth Wall Productions. Shot goes wide at Bauer's net. Kodiak White Duck behind his own cage. Finds defense partner Rasmus Asp. He outlets to center. Parker on right wing. Here comes Charlton. His shot is saved by Egbert, and Parker just couldn't get to the rebound. Now out at center, here's Austin Thompson. And the Black Bears center backhands one down the length of the ice. Boy, that is a lazy icing there. Thompson was standing right at the red line, but the puck was on his side of the red line. He just had to bring it maybe another foot to get it over the red line and shoot it in. Without the icing, he did not, so it's icing, and the faceoff comes down to the other end of the ice. Dustin Jesso's got himself a 3-point game already in his Venom debut. He'll take it, the faceoff, to the right of Egbert. Players come together, puck comes back out to the blue line, and that one is wristed towards the net by de Blasio, goes off the blocker and into the netting. De Blasio is paired on D with Jason Rotke. And Jesso will take another face-off here. This time it's Binghamton that wins it. And they shoot it all the way down. Bowers has to come out of his net to play it, though. Good hustle down the ice by Oliveri. That shot is wide of the mark. Bowers sticks it into the corner. Now a pass down, one shot, score! What a finish by Austin Thompson. He had almost no net to shoot at. Not much of an angle, but he is able to go bar down. And he pops the water bottle out behind Bowers' net, or at the top of Bowers' net. That is a goal scorer's goal by Austin Thompson. Binghamton's regained the lead. It's 5-4. Goal comes at 10:07. Boy, Austin Thompson, what a finish that was. In tight. And he got it over the blocker and the shoulder, under the crossbar, popped the water bottle out, and Binghamton's back in front. They send one towards Bowers' net. It's knocked out of there by Rasmus Asp. And he chips it up to Chevers over the blue line. His shot is blocked into the far corner. Chevers on his off wing, lays it back, pass intercepted by Binghamton. Pass over the blue line, knocked down by Kodiak White Duck. Delayed penalty is coming up. And let's see who this one's going to be against. Swanson and Poirier come together right below us in the near corner to the left of Bowers' net. They're separated. And we'll see what the penalty is with 9:16 remaining second period. It's now Binghamton 5, Hudson Valley 4. And Josh Newburgh is saying, wait a minute, who's the penalty on here? Well, we'll take a break and we'll sort out the penalties. It's Binghamton 5, Hudson Valley 4. We're halfway through the season opener for the Hudson Valley Venom. This is Venom Hockey. So the Binghamton Black Bears will go to their 5th power play. Blake Siewertson is the guilty party for the Venom. And Binghamton wins the offensive zone faceoff. Kirkby sends one in front, Yates sends one in front. And a shot is blocked. Tusto with the shot. He was set up in the low slot. Never got through to Bowers. Back into the offensive zone is Yates. On left wing, skates along the blue line. Now he's straight away, played by Newburgh. Dishes to Stefan. Down low to Kirkby. Puck knocked off his stick. Skitters back to Stefan, who finds Yates. Yates to Stefan. At the circle. Skates in. Shot. Save. Rebound save. Kirkby all alone in front. And Bowers made a good save on the rebound. It's worked free by Tusto. And the puck pinballs now to Stefan. Stefan towards the blue line, played by Parker. Lays it back. Stone. Right wing pass to Yates, top of the circle. Skates between the circle. Yates pass goes off a skate and comes to Stone. Stone to Binghamton. Straight away sets it up. Under a minute to go on the power play. And here is Yates. Spinning away from his man. Feeds right wing. Stefan at the right circle. Sets one up in front. Looking for Kirkby. And the puck was knocked away and just out of the zone by the Venom. And then Binghamton brings it back in offside with 42 seconds remaining on the penalty to Siewertson. 7:58 remaining in the period. So Stefan looking to be the playmaker, the setup guy. Twice on that power play from the right circle, instead of passing, instead of shooting, as that goes. Speaking of shooting, heads up on the Venom bench as that puck off the faceoff went into the bench. MJ Merkel jumping out of the way. But twice, Stefan, and now puck goes flying into the Binghamton penalty box off the faceoff. And we'll do it again. So what I was trying to say is Stefan looking to set up men on the doorstep as opposed to shooting the puck himself. Set plays for Binghamton that did not work either time. Binghamton leads by 1, 5-4. They're 1 for 4 on the power play. And here comes Jesse Anderson, the big defenseman, up right wing, and at center ice. He loses it. Here comes a breakaway. Brett Parker shoots. He is stopped. Egbert makes the save, and the puck goes up into the netting. Brett Parker, a short-handed breakaway and denied one-on-one by Nolan Egbert. And this remains a 1-goal game. So big save by Nolan Egbert, who gave up 3 goals in rapid fashion at the beginning of this second period to the Venom. That allowed Hudson Valley right back into the game. But Hudson Valley trails again 5-4. At center ice, Stone shoots one in. That should be icing, but Bowers comes out of his net and plays it. That's a mistake by the kid. A break for Binghamton. Here's Stone, top of the right circle. Pass down low. Kirkby shot, tried to go short side. Saved by Bowers. And Brett Parker tried to clear it as he was about to shoot the puck down the ice. He is hauled down. That will do it for the Binghamton power play. And now it should be the Venom heading to a power play on a hooking call. 12:56 into the period. So the Venom 2 for 3 on the power play, get another opportunity here. And boy, Brett Parker was noticeable on that penalty kill. The breakaway, now he draws a penalty. Kirkby is in the box for the hook. Hudson Valley wins the faceoff. Puck comes out at the left circle. Norica takes a shoulder, passes to Swanson. Behind his net, Norica. Norica, top of the circle, spins away from his check, gets a pick, passes down low, Swanson. Down to Norica, backhand shot just wide. Loose puck in front, goes off the stick of Gaeta. Now Norica at the left point. He passes into the circle. Newburgh with the shot, it's blocked. Newburgh can't control it, and the puck goes over the glass. And into the crowd with a minute 24 remaining on the power play. We mentioned Big Jesse Swanson picked up an assist earlier in the period. That is his first point as a pro. Played 6 games with Elmira last year before getting injured. And he was pointless in those 6 games, though he did have 64 penalty minutes. Jesse's dad is in attendance tonight. Made the trip all the way from Saskatchewan. Was talking with him, catching up with him before the game. As Hudson Valley lost the faceoff, so they come back all the way back in their own end to set up the power play. 1:07 to go. De Blasio drops it back to Jessel. Now right wing to Parker. Jams on the brakes in the offensive zone along the wall. Got spun around by Anderson. Chevers lost the puck, and Binghamton clears it all the way down. Bowers way out of his net. Gently slides one up ahead to Gesso. Now de Blasio. Backhand pass to center. Charlton skates it in on right wing. Along the wall. Feeds one over to the left wing around the net. Brett Parker can't get to it. But the puck's kept in on left wing. Now it comes back to center. A discombobulated power play so far. For the Hudson Valley Venom, 20 seconds remain on the penalty to Kirkby. Gesso over the blue line, feeds one into the middle. Parker's in, and he's stoned again by Egbert. And Gesso, complaining to the official, wants to know why there was no slashing penalty. Feels that he took a slash, no penalty called. And a couple players are separated after the whistle. So in the last couple minutes, Brett Parker has a golden scoring chance on a shorthanded break. Now on the power play, 1-on-1 against the goalie, and Egbert got the best of him again. So 13 seconds remaining on the Venom power play. Face off to the right of Egbert. Josh Newburgh will take the face off against Gavin Yates. And it looks like Binghamton being allowed to finish a change is easing his way onto the ice is Big Dan Weber. Now Yates steps out of the face-off circle, and Don Oliveri steps in. He lost it to Newburgh. With the puck, the Venom. Good move by Norica. He shoots, pad save, loose puck, rebound, shot wide. And are we going to get up? Nope. Again, the net came off the stanchion. Great setup by Norica, who has had himself a whale of a professional debut tonight. A goal, an assist, and he has made several stunning, dazzling plays, including that one to set up a scoring opportunity. 3 seconds to go on the power play. Newburgh tied up on the face-off. Puck comes behind Binghamton's net. Kirkby's out of the penalty box. And we're back to 5-on-5. Kirkby over the blue line. He's played there by de Blasio. Now Swanson puts the body into Kirkby. Centering pass by Binghamton is knocked away, and here's Norica. Norica over the blue line, puts one between his legs. Backhand shot just wide from the bottom of the right circle. And the puck carried all the way out to center. And de Blasio will shoot it in, or check that. Pickford sends it in. Binghamton on it there. Binghamton leads 5-4. Under 4.5 minutes to play in the second period. A centering pass in front, and Jesse Swanson can't get to it. And again, the net comes off the stanchion with 4:19 to play in the second period. It's Binghamton 5 and Hudson Valley 4. And we'll see if we should be getting a media timeout here. And indeed we will. You're listening to Hudson Valley Venom Hockey. Well, tonight after the game, whether you're here in the arena or you're at home and you're watching on YouTube, Venom YouTube TV, there will be a meet and greet. Join us at Hurricane Grill and Wings, 829 Broadway in Newburgh. For directions, call them 845-562-8200. Open 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily with extended hours on the weekends, including tonight for the meet and greet with the Hudson Valley Venom. Off the face-off, Gesso pushes one in behind the Binghamton net. And now Venom come away with it, and they lose it here. That is Weber, the defenseman, passes up to Yates. Yates shoots one into the near corner in the Venom end, and a pass around the boards hits the referee in the skates. So Binghamton is able to take advantage, keep the puck in the zone. Here's Yates in the left circle, near the wall, and he passes behind the net. Kirkby takes a hit, pinned to the wall there. Good hit by Kozar. And on the puck now is Gesso. Gesso outlets. This is Norica over the blue line with speed. Norica whiffs one towards the net, and it goes off a skate and up into the crowd. Hurricane Grill and Wings is in Newburgh. It's located 829 Broadway in Newburgh. It's a casual dining restaurant offering award-winning jumbo wings, 35-plus wing sauces, and a bar atmosphere overflowing with beers and cocktails. Think of Hurricane Grill and Wings as that easygoing beach lifestyle in restaurant form. Again, give them a call, 845-562-8200, or check them out at facebook.com, Hurricane Wings. Off the face-off, Egbert makes a save. And boy, that's a quick whistle there because it appeared that the puck was still loose. Up, and the whistle is because that net again has come off the stanchion. That has been a problem all night. 3:26 to go in the second. Venom trail 5-4. Again, the after party tonight, the meet and greet, is at Hurricane Grill and Wings, 829 Broadway in Newburgh. Hoping to celebrate something. There's definitely something to celebrate tonight. It's a historical night in Newburgh at Icetime Sports Complex, the first ever game in Venom history. They'd also like to celebrate a W in 2 points, or 3 points, in the standings. Puck is shot into the right of Bowers. Stefan is on it behind the goal line for Binghamton. Tosco now of Binghamton has the puck in the right circle, sends one in front. Thompson can't get a stick to it. And on it there is Kosar, and he shoots one in to the left of Egbert, and again Egbert hits that goal, and again the goal comes off the stanchion with 2:52 to go in the period. Mark Posar scored the first goal in Venom history tonight. Gotta wonder if the boys maybe put that up on the board before the game, maybe a little money, maybe a few dollars up on the board for the guy who scored the first goal in franchise history. Well, it's a defenseman. Mark Posar got it. Officially 10:22 of the first period. They've had 3 more since, but they trail 5-4. Gesso, after the faceoff, knocked down to the ice, and Binghamton comes away with the puck. They shoot it all the way down on net. Bowers will have to hold it because racing down the ice was Tosco. So we'll get a face-off in Hudson Valley's end. The Venom are on the road tomorrow night, home and home set with Binghamton. So they will face the Black Bears on the road tomorrow. And they return home next weekend. Home games Friday and Saturday. Binghamton wins the face-off. Stone lays one back behind the net. This one's centered in front, and Cam Clark shot it wide. Might have hit his stick. Now Weber with the shot, hit somebody in front. Either hit Mott or White Tuck, and the puck then harmlessly fell at the feet of Bowers, and he falls on it. And we'll get a third straight face-off deep deep in the zone of the Venom. Gesso will take the face-off against Chris Mott, an Wisconsin, New York native. Gesso from Ontario, big Toronto Maple Leafs fan, lost the face-off. And the shot on net there is denied by Bowers and no rebounds. Gesso, such a big Toronto Maple Leafs fan. For the game, he was sitting in the stands listening to some music, wearing an Austin Matthews t-shirt. Shot wide by Binghamton. Puck comes on out to center. Stone is forced back, way back in its own end of the ice. Norica all over him. And now Gesso, trying to win a puck battle, working hard, comes away with it. Pass back to the blue line. And a shot there by de Blasio is knocked down. And the puck comes back to center. Rotke, cross ice, right wing to Gesso. He'll wrist one in. Gaeta gets to the puck, left to right with his pass, looking for Gesso, but Binghamton will intercept. Stone, the big defenseman, flips it on out to center, off the glove of Rotke. Now de Blasio's pass for Gesso. Gesso takes a hit, and Binghamton comes away with the puck. Here's Stone, over the blue line, on left wing. His shot is a good one. Low and to the far side, but Bowers made the pad save. Unable to control the rebound, however. And de Blasio had the puck momentarily for the Venom, but he swung it wildly to left wing. And a turnover, but eventually the Venom get the puck on out to center. Kirkby over the blue line. His pass now to Oliveri. And a pad save for Bowers. Out the other way comes Siewertson on left wing. Drops it to Swanson, who wrists one on net. And that is sticked into the netting by Egbert. And Egbert looks like he's got a strap loose with his right pad after making that save. 45.8 seconds remaining in the second period. It's been a good period for the Venom. They have outscored Binghamton 3-1. However, they still trail 5-4. The go-ahead goal came at 10:07 of the period. Austin Thompson from Tyson Kirkby and Cam Cervoni. And that's some quick work by Nolan Egbert as he is able to fix what needs to be fixed with his pads. Josh Newburgh will take the face-off to Egbert's right. And he draws it back to the blue line. Good job by Pickford to keep it in. Pickford sends it behind the net. Newburgh at a right wing. Pickford sends one in front, and Shepherds can't get there. Binghamton's able to send it into the offensive zone. Austin Thompson chases after it. He's beaten to the puck by Venom defenseman Austin Pickford. And now it's Quinn Shevers skates the puck out of the zone, but he loses the puck there. Good back check by Kirkby. And Binghamton had the puck in the offensive zone momentarily. Now it's Shevers on right wing. Whips one towards the net. And it goes high and wide and all the way out of the zone. 5 seconds remain in the period. Coming back into his own end is Posar, and that's going to do it. The second period is complete here at Icetime Sports Complex in Newburgh, New York. After 40 minutes of play, the Hudson Valley Venom playing their first game in franchise history, and they trail by the score of 5-4, but they trailed 4-1 after 20 minutes. They got 3 goals in the first 5:17 of this period to tie it. First, it was Norica on the power play from Swanson and Newburgh. Then it was Charlton at 1:51 of the period on the power play from Gesso. And then Gesso with just a simply gorgeous, gorgeous goal from Norica at 5:17 tied the game. But it stayed tied for only 5 minutes. Austin Thompson, with just a beauty of a goal to the side of the net, was able to roof one by Bowers at 10:07 of this period from Kirkby and Cervoni. And that right now is the difference in the game. After 2 periods, it's Binghamton 5, Hudson Valley 4. We'll step out You are listening to Hudson Valley Venom Hockey.
And an army of snakes came pouring in.
We're here in Orange County, New York.
An army of snakes came pouring in.
We're here in Orange County, New York.
We just flew over West Point, and look at that.
This is incredible.
And an army of snakes came pouring in.
For Venom TV, I'm Jim Cerny, and we're hanging out here at the Ice Time Sports Complex in Newburgh with goalie Eli Bowers. And Eli, thanks for a few minutes.
Thank you.
So most hockey players tell you, you kind of get through training camp, and then that season opener when it's getting closer and closer, they're like, I'm done with camp, done with practice, I'm ready for games. Is that your vibe right now? Is that the vibe in this room?
Yeah, a lot less practices, easier on the body, I think. So, and we're just excited to have our first game.
Yeah, tell me what you saw from this group in training camp, and how do you feel things went for yourself?
I think it went well. I think everyone's a pretty hard worker, and we just got to get systems down and just put everything together and hopefully pull out a W.
Tell me a little bit about your summer, getting prepared for this, really hopefully going to be your first full season in the FPHL after playing a little bit with Elmira last year. Tell me a little bit about how you prepared for this opportunity.
I've been skating nonstop over the summer with a bunch of guys in the AHL and the NHL. Colin Blackwell, Anders Bjork, Spencer Statsny, Michael Caro.
Now that's pretty good, and I'm sure nobody beat Eli Bowers, right?
They sometimes would go barring, so that's expected.
So tell me a little bit about what you learned from your experience last year, your first whack at professional hockey here in the FPHL playing with Elmira. Tell me a little bit about your experience.
Just getting used to the pro level. It's a little different than coming from juniors, and then I had 2 years off because I blew out my knee, so it's a little wake-up call to how to be a pro and whatnot.
Yeah, tell me a little bit more about those two areas. One, having to come back from such a serious injury, and kind of what you learned about yourself coming back from that. Let's start with that.
It was a pretty grueling 2-year rehab, and then I just kept on going at it and didn't want to stop playing hockey.
It's one thing to, every year, hey, it's hockey season, hockey's what I do, and then you lose it, and you realize how badly you want it. Is that kind of the experience you had?
Yeah, it sucked being in rehab and not being able to skate or do anything, so I wouldn't recommend that for anyone, to be honest.
Tell us about the experience in Elmira last year and what you learned about the pro game. What was the biggest difference that you saw playing the pro game as opposed to playing in junior?
You got to perform. If you don't perform, you're out the door, and that's probably the biggest thing, I guess.
So there's competition here. There were a lot of goalies in camp. Another goalie arrives, earlier today. But goalies tend to have this great relationship amongst themselves. It's kind of like a team within a team. Tell me a little bit about how that's been growing so far in training camp heading to opening night.
It's been going good. Moriarty, I've been getting to know him pretty well. There's only 2 spots usually. It's a pretty weird position, and it's a hard position too, I guess. So we bond over that too.
Yeah, it's interesting because goalies are always called a special breed anyway, right? But because nobody really understands the goalie except the goalies, fellow goalies. So who are you going to turn to? Well, it's the guy that maybe you're competing with too. But yet I always find, I shouldn't say always, but a lot of times you find in hockey that despite the competition, the guys are working together, helping each other, and moving along towards a common good for the individual and for the team when it comes to the goalies.
We learn from each other and figure out, hey, your short side's open or whatnot, you're not doing this, blah, blah, blah. We tell each other that. We
were talking before the camera started rolling, going to be heading down to the big city, heading down to New York this weekend.
My sister play against Columbia in women's lacrosse.
Now, that's pretty cool. You taking any of the boys with you?
Hopefully David Gaeta.
Oh, all right. Somebody's got to ride shotgun with you, right?
Yeah.
You've never driven in Manhattan, right?
Chicago, so it's a little the same.
I was going to say, that's kind of the same. You should be all right then. Well, he's heading down this weekend, but before you do that, we got opening night, you got back-to-back games, and just against the defending champions in the league. You got the home game Friday, the road game Saturday. Kind of your mindset heading into it.
Just got to stay calm and be myself and trust myself.
Good stuff. He's Eli Bowers, goalie for the Venom, and they indeed kick off the regular season this Friday, 7 p.m. at Ice Time Sports Complex. Eli, thanks for a few minutes.
Thank you for having me.
Jim Surdy with you from the Ice Time Sports Complex here in Newburgh. The first ever game in the history of the Hudson Valley Venom. And after 2 periods of play, they trail the Binghamton Black Bears by the score of 5-4. Despite outscoring them 3-1 in that second period, still the go-ahead goal came at 10:07, and it was scored by Binghamton after the Venom scored 3 times to tie the game. Austin Thompson right now has the difference in the game. His first of the season at 10:07 of the second, but it has been a fun night. Great crowd on hand. And on hand tonight, I made myself a friend in between periods. I ran into Joe, who's 8 years old today. And Joe, who is from Fallsburg, New York, is here celebrating his 8th birthday at the first ever game in the history of the Hudson Valley Venom. He's having a great time. He had a puck flipped to him from one of the players, and he was holding on to that thing for dear life. Wasn't going to let anybody take it out of his grasp. Pretty cool birthday present, and a great happy 8th birthday to Joe from Fallsburg as he's here at the opener tonight. Now let's see if he can get the ultimate gift. Can he get a Venom win in their first ever game against the defending champions? We'll find out. 20 more minutes of hockey to go. Venom trail 5-4. And we are set to drop the puck on period number 3. Dustin Gesso about to take the face-off with Kyle Stefan. And here we go. Puck is down. Gesso wins the face-off, and we're underway in the third period. Here's Pozard, the defenseman, shooting one in all the way down the ice. He thought Gesso was going to zig. Instead, Gesso zagged, and that pass was way incomplete. Kind of like Aaron Rodgers and many of his new New York Jet teammates. They zig, he zagged, incomplete, and the puck goes all the way down the ice. So the face-off to the left of Eli Bowers. And we will do it again. Linesman never dropped it. And now Binghamton wins the faceoff, but a pass is intercepted. Here comes Norica with a head of steam. Over the blue line on right wing. Plays the puck off the wall to himself. But Ciccone steps into him, separates Norica from the puck. But the Venom still have it. Here's Pozar. His shot is blocked by Tosco. And they're able to clear on out to center are the Black Bears. And the puck goes over the glass and into the crowd just 35 seconds into this third period. And boy, Eimantas Norica in his pro debut today, 22-year-old from Lithuania. Every time the puck gets on his stick, you get the sense a crowd rises up. Broadcaster, your voice rises up because the kid seems to make something happen almost every time he touches the puck. He has a goal and an assist in his pro debut tonight. Off the face-off, the Venom with the puck. Josh Newburgh backhands one in behind the net. Charlton beaten to the puck there by Weber. And the defenseman of Binghamton passes one up to Thompson. He walks in, he shoots, and he scores. Right between the pads of Bowers. Thompson's got his second straight goal. And Binghamton has taken a 6-4 lead. 54 seconds into the period. Austin Thompson. Bowers opened up the pads ever so slightly. And Thompson, who had a step on the defense, waited, and as soon as the opening was there, he slipped it 5-hole. And now that mountain is even higher to climb for the Venom. They trail by 2. Off the face-off, Binghamton shoots one in. And a shot on net here is kicked out by Bowers. Swanson fans on the puck at center. And now Nagurski, the defenseman by Binghamton, sends one down the length of the ice, but Binghamton got to it first. But then a shot goes wide of the mark and up into the netting. Minute 17 into this third period. So it's been an uneven debut for Eli Bowers. We mentioned he played 6 games last season. 1 with Port Huron, 5 with Elmira before sustaining an injury and missing the rest of the season. Just 23 years old. It's a young goaltending crew that the Venom have. We'll get into that in a second. Here's Norica over the blue line. Sends one down low, and Jesso's shot is kicked out of there by Egbert. Behind the net, battling the puck for the puck is Gaeta. Mott is able to knock it away from him. Now at the left point, puck is shot wide. Gaeta's on it though for the Venom. Gaeta working below the blue line, pinned into the wall by Cam Clark. Now Norica's on the puck. Now Jesso in the left corner tries to pass to Gaeta. Gaeta's got it into the left circle. Asp with the shot goes off the stick and wide of the mark. Now Clark of Binghamton is able to skate it on out to the red line, passes over the blue line, and his pass is intercepted. Looking for Caden Henry. Puck comes out the other way. Anderson of Binghamton passes up ahead, and again it's Caden Henry over the blue line. Got tied up by Rasmus Asp, and out the other way. Here's Brett Parker from right wing, and he whistles one on net. And there's a good save by Nolan Egbert. No rebound there from Egbert. And if you're Brett Parker, it's been a pretty good debut for him. In his 4th season in the league, 113 games played, 67 points, 157 penalty minutes. Played last season with Elmira, 2 seasons ago with Binghamton. He's had numerous scoring chances tonight. Has not been able to get one by Egbert. Good hit there along the boards by Newburgh. And I believe offside is being called. Charlton looking for an explanation. Or nope. Yes, that is going to be the call. So the faceoff will come just outside the blue line. Stefan and Newburgh, a pair of number 14s. And Stefan wins this faceoff. Anderson pass up ahead. Stefan knocked to the ice by Newburgh. And that's a turnover there at center ice, but Binghamton's able to collect. Here's Anderson on right wing. Skates over the blue line, double team there. Just dumps the puck in. And the Venom are on it. They look to pass on out of their zone. They do, but nobody's at center ice to collect the pass. And here comes Binghamton, quickly the other way on right wing. Shot towards the net by Tosco. And it's knocked down in front. Puck comes back out to the right point. Stone tried to kick the puck to his stick, and instead he loses the puck, comes out to center. Charlton takes a hit, and he rolls one in, and we're going to get a whistle. Behind the play, a slashing penalty, and this one might be on Charlton. Let's see. No, doesn't appear that way. No, it's going to be the Venom power play. The penalty will be Blake Tosto. 3:22, he heads to the box for slashing. So this will be the 5th Venom power play. So the face-off to the left of Nolan Egbert. Parker will take the face-off. It's Parker, Chevers, and Jesso. So the 2nd power play unit, if you will. Charlton, a forward, plays 1 point, and de Blasio plays the other. Binghamton controls off the face-off, and they're able to knock it over the stick of de Blasio and all the way down the ice. Hudson Valley with 2 power play goals in the game. In fact, they got back into the game, scoring consecutive power play goals early in the 2nd period. They could use another here. Parker passes down low to Blasio, left corner. His pass into the skates of Parker. Now Parker collects the pass and sends it behind the net. Jesso in the right corner. On out to de Blasio. Into the left circle, Parker back to de Blasio. Feeds right wing. Here's Charlton. His shot is blocked by Kirkby. And the puck comes to the near wall. Jesso's got it in the offensive zone. Jesso sizes things up. Sends one in front. Goes off a stick. Stone knocked that down for Binghamton, but not out. Jesso Takes a pass, top of the right wing circle, skates to his left. He feeds it over, one-timer. A blast by de Blasio, but it's wide of the mark. Jesso's on it to de Blasio. Puck is caught up in his skate, and it comes to Chevers. Chevers feeds one back. Here's Jesso. Jesso, left circle, shot, score! Dustin Jesso! His second goal of the night, his fourth point of the night. And the Venom are within one. It's 6-5. Oh, Dustin Jesso absolutely ripped that one by Egbert. What a shot. Jesso, a 4-point debut for the Venom. Guy who came in to play with 187 career points in 143 games for 6 different teams in the Federal League. He had 25 goals in 26 games a couple years ago with Danbury. Guy is an all-world talent in this league. Maybe the most skilled player in the league. And it's all on display tonight. And he's got the Venom within one. Here's Anderson in the offensive zone for Binghamton. Slides a backhand pass to Tosco, who was in the penalty box when Jesso just scored. Puck skitters on out to center. Here's Galletta over the blue line. Tries to feed one back, looking for Posar, and the pass is intercepted. Yates banks one off the boards, on back to center with 14:30 remaining in the third period. The Venom trails 6-5. They have never led in this one. Here's Norica, passing back in his own end, and the Venom having trouble with the forecheck. Here's the steal, shot, score! Cam Clark, his first goal of the season, and Binghamton has restored their lead, their 2-goal lead, it is 7-5. Boy, oh boy. Just after Jesso's goal, gets his crowd into it, rocking the place. Binghamton aggressive on the forecheck. The Venom fumble the puck in their own end, and Cam Clark makes them pay. It is 7-5. High-scoring affair here on opening night. Binghamton sends one all the way down the ice, off the face-off win, and that will be icing. 14:07 to play here in the third. Venom trail by 2. You are listening to Hudson Valley Venom Hockey. Jim Cerny with you back here in Newburgh at the Icetime Sports Complex. The Hudson Valley Venom trailing by the score of 7-5. Dustin Jesso just scored at 4:22, his second goal of the game. Quinn Chevers with the lone assist, and that made it 6-5 at the time. And then Binghamton gets a goal from Cam Clark, his first of the season, unassisted at 5:16. That Jesso goal is brought to you by Hudson Valley Hockey Company at HVHC. We make it as easy as possible by offering used gear, affordable new equipment, and the ability to trade in your own used gear for store credit. You can visit them at HudsonValleyHockey.com, call them at 914-556-6501, or visit them at 3781 Palisade Center Drive on the 3rd floor in West Nyack, New York. So the Venom trailing again by 2. Jesse Swanson taking the face-off right below us to the left of Nolan Egbert, but Binghamton wins the face-off. And they'll clear it up the wall and on out. Here's Cam Clark with speed. Red line, blue line, right wing, offensive zone. And the puck is swiped off his stick. Good play by Kodiak White Duck. Now Clark recollects. Binghamton in the offensive zone trying to go to work. And falling down there was Caden Henry, but he takes a return feed and he shoots one wide. Quick wrist shot there by Henry. Quick release. Now Henry's got the puck again. Back out to the right point. Here's Stone. Stone's pass is intercepted, sent down the ice. Swanson chasing after it, and icing is waved off. Swanson's the first to get there. Nagurski plays him. Swanson works it free, but puck rolls off his stick. Comes back out to the right point. Played around the boards by the Venom. Scrambly play here. Stone of Binghamton up the near wall. Clark backhands one out to Mott. Mott 2-on-1. Passes down low. Oh, good back check there. Real good back check by Charlton. Breaks up the 2-on-1 pass and break for Binghamton. And now we're going to get a tripping penalty. 7:08 into the third period. And Swanson behind the play comes together with Austin Thompson of Binghamton. So let's check out who the guilty party is. And it looks like it's going to be Rasmus Asp. So this is a big penalty kill for Hudson Valley. They trail by 2. Only 12:52 remaining here in the third period. Binghamton is 1 for 5 on the power play. Their lone power play goal came back in the first period. Oliveri scored it at 14:31. Josh Newburgh loses the face-off to Stefan, and Yates has the puck. He shoots one high and wide. Puck not cleared by Hudson Valley. Yates at the left point skates to the top of the left circle and sets things up. Lays it back to Stone. Sends one through a screen, and a good pad save by Bowers. Stefan, though, is on the rebound for Binghamton. Lost the puck, and it comes back out to center. So Tyson Kirkby will have to get himself back on side. And now here comes Binghamton with 1:25 remaining on the power play. Yates to Tosco, and his pass is intercepted and cleared on out. And the first forechecker down the ice is Blake Siewertson, working hard against Stone, and now causes turnover. At center ice, it's Siewertson. He's all over the place on the kill. Now he sends one high off the boards and all the way down the ice. Real good work by Blake Siewertson. Here comes the Black Bears with 53 seconds remaining on the power play. Yates over the blue line on right wing. Top of the circle. He waits. Parker playing him. And again, Yates has it. Lays one off there to Clark. His shot is blocked. That went off to Blasio. Now, puck back out. Here's Yates, top of the right circle, skates to the dot. Sends one across the crease, untouched. Jesse Anderson on it now, top of the left circle. Passes to Yates, who has 2 goals tonight. Skates in, skates back at the circle. Pass down low to Kirkby. That went off a Black Bear on net, and a blocker saved by Bowers. Puck comes out of the zone. 8 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Venom. Here's Jesse Anderson passing down low for Binghamton. Now into the circle to Yates, or check that, Kirkby. Out of the box is Asp. And now the puck is dumped in behind Bowers' net. We're back to 5-on-5, 10:35 to play here in the third period. The Venom have been very good on the penalty kill. Dustin Gesso sends one down low. Norica just couldn't get there for the deflection. And the puck was batted away by Nolan Egbert. Now Norica, offensive zone, back to the left point. Shot is blocked. That was Asp. Gesso sends one out in front. Puck comes back out to Asp. His shot is blocked. Rebound shot wide. Oh, the bouncing puck came to Norica, and he shot it wide of the mark. Now it's Hudson Valley going to work in the offensive zone. And the puck is finally cleared out by Binghamton all the way down the ice. This should be an icing, and it is. 9:53 to play in the third period. The Venom trails 7-5. You are listening to Hudson Valley Venom Hockey. Well, Orange County, New York is located just an hour from New York City. It's filled with unique experiences and endless activities for all ages to enjoy. There's family fun for everyone with our outdoor activities, history, shopping, arts and culture, farm markets, wineries, breweries, and distilleries, or enjoy some of our famous seasonal festivals, events, and activities to make Orange County, New York a remarkable destination and the home to your Hudson Valley Venom. Jim Cerny with you. We've got 9:53 remaining in the third period. Binghamton Black Bears 7, Hudson Valley Venom 5. Face off in the offensive zone to the right of goalie Nolan Egbert. Dustin Jesso wins the draw back out. Here's Rasmus Asp with the shot. Knocked down in front, and the rebound is chipped wide by Jesso. He's double teamed behind the net, loses the puck, and the defenseman Stone finds Cam Clark. And Clark will pass on out. Austin Thompson then fires it in. From right wing, Bowers out of his net, leaves it for his defense. Rasmus Asp not only broke his nose last week in a preseason game, he broke it in 2 places. Got a nasty shiner. Here's Jesso, picks up the puck, he shoots, he scores! Dustin Jesso! That is the hat trick! Dustin Jesso! The first hat trick in Venom history, and it's 7-6. He is a one-man machine. One-man army. A 5-point debut for Dustin Jesso, including the hat trick, the first in Venom history. So the Venom are back within 1 again. Can they come all the way back here in the first game in franchise history? Puck is back behind the Hudson Valley net. Here's Mark Pozar. Pass too far for Sievertson. Comes all the way down the ice. And that is icing. Wow. Dustin Jesso is putting on a show tonight against a team that he briefly played with last season. He played a little bit with Elmira and a little bit with Binghamton a year ago. But he is with the Venom now, and he is lighting up the scoreboard for the home team. Off the face-off, Venom send it out the other way. Binghamton on it in their own ends. Cervoni up ahead, too far for Yates, but the puck comes into the offensive zone. Pickford gets bodied off the puck by Stefan, but Sievertson gives it up, and then puck went on net. Rebound came out in front, and the puck, the shot, ends up going up into the netting. So Dustin Jesso with 2 more goals here in the third period, including his 3rd goal of the game to complete the hat trick. They may need another 1 or 2 out of him to try and get the W tonight. Venom trails 7-6. Face off to the right of their goalie, Eli Bowers. And the Venom win the face-off. They control, but the pass out of the zone goes off a stick, just trickles over the blue line, and Binghamton gets to it there. Anderson pass up ahead. Oh, it's a neat little touch pass from Henry to Cam Clark on right wing, offensive zone. Now he feeds left wing. Anderson walks in and he shoots one wide. Puck kept in by Clark on right wing. So Binghamton, after giving up the goal, they're the team that's pressing right now. But the Venom come back in, shoot one on net from right wing. Just wide of the mark. And Binghamton's able to clear it on out. Out to center. Here's Henry, and he's offside. With 7:42 to play in the third period, and the Venom trails 7-6. I'll slither on down to our snakeskin shop right here at Icetime Sports Complex and check out our new baseball hats. We also have jerseys, t-shirts, hoodies, and announcing our new beanies. Wear Venom Pride all week long and at the game right here at the Icetime Sports Complex. You can also head to HudsonValleyVenom.com and check out the merchandise there. And stay after the game for a meet and greet with Venom in the lobby by the step and repeat. Take a picture, get a signature, and please join the Booster Club to support your team. Face off just outside the Venom blue line, and it's won by the Black Bears. They come in to the offensive zone, and Thompson is able to sneak a shot between the pads of Bowers from long distance, and boy, the Venom are hot. They think the play was offside, and in fact, Bowers is saying that he let up on the play because it was offside, but it was never called. Oh boy, Gesso and Parker are hot. Bowers slaps his stick against the goalpost, but the bottom line is that one sneaks in between his pads. Really, Thompson was just dumping it in. And I believe that goal is going to count. Unfortunate goal against for the Venom, and they trail by 2 again, and it's 8-6. Into the offensive zone is Pickford. His shot is sticked aside. Pickford behind the net's got the puck. Knocked into the wall by Kirkby. Pickford working hard. I mean, that's a defenseman behind the net, creating a good opportunity. And now after the whistle, you heard the referee's whistle, Nagurski sends one member of the Venom down to the ice with a cross check. I do not believe there's a penalty. However, let's see. Kirkby is chirping at somebody, trying to see who that is. Is that Gesso? That is Dustin Gesso. Do not believe that there's going to be a penalty. So Dustin Jesso's got a hat trick in his Venom debut, and Austin Thompson's got a debut back for the Binghamton Black Bears, who lead it now 8-6. What a wild first game in franchise history. So I don't know what the whistle was for. Doesn't look like there are any penalties. And of course, the Venom are still hot, believing the last goal should not have counted, that it was offside. Catching you up on the scoring of the last 2 goals. Gesso, and now we're going to get off the face-off. We're going to get a penalty. And I believe it's, let's see who it is. I believe it's Dustin Gesso. Newburgh is out to argue with the official. And now Gesso has a few words with Kirkby. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be Gesso took a slashing penalty. So Dustin Gesso, who has himself a 5-point night, now finds himself in the box. Binghamton heads to their 7th power play. The last 2 goals, one came at 10:41. Gesso is 3rd of the night from Gaeta and Asp. Then at 12:29, Binghamton's Thompson, his 3rd of the night from Oliveri and Kirkby. And now Swanson is yelling at somebody on the Binghamton bench. Coach Sherwood has his foot up on the top of the bench. He's standing on the bench. His foot's actually above the door that's open right now to the Binghamton bench. So we know Gesso's in the box. And let's see, I believe Swanson might be heading to the penalty box as well. Nope, he's just heading to the bench. And he's pointing at somebody on the Binghamton bench. He's angry about something. MJ Merkel not happy either. Again, Hudson Valley can't come unglued here because they're still in this game. It's 8-6, 7:06 to play. We know Binghamton's already on a power play. And has a second penalty been called against Hudson Valley? Gesso Gesso may have gotten a misconduct. Officials trying to sort it out. Josh Newburgh is talking to the referee. Tyson Kirkby, the captain of Binghamton, is there as well in the conversation. Gesso is chirping at somebody, and Gesso either has a misconduct or a game misconduct. He has been sent to the dressing room by the official. So we're still awaiting the penalty calls against Gesso. And of course, that is the last guy, if you're Hudson Valley, that you want to lose from your lineup. Guy that's got 5 points in the game. He was called for slashing. The question is, what's the second penalty for? Charlton will serve the penalty, or penalties. And it's a 5-on-4 power play for Binghamton. And Hudson Valley controls off the faceoff. Pickford pushes the puck into the offensive zone. Now behind the net. Bodied by Anderson, 1 against 3. He loses the puck. And here come the Black Bears the other way behind the play. Pickford and Anderson untangle. And now a sup shot on net by Clark and a glove save by Bowers. So we're still awaiting official word. We know Gesso had the the slashing penalty at 10:54, but then, 12:54. But then he was sent to the locker room either for a 10-minute misconduct or a game misconduct. I don't know which. He was all over the officials after the botched offside. Shot on net by Oliveri. Sticked aside by Bowers. Yeah, game misconduct for Gesso, unsportsmanlike conduct. Binghamton, Anderson straight away into the left circle, Oliveri. He skates to his right, changes positions with Clark, walks in, feeds Anderson, left dot, and his pass down low just missed Austin Thompson, looking for his 4th goal of the game. Here's Anderson, winds up, feeds one to left wing, shot, score! Power play goal, Oliveri, his 2nd power play goal of the night, and Binghamton now leads it 9-6. Wow, what a blast. And he beat Bowers to the short side, stick side. Just a little bit of room opened up there, and Oliveri picked it. That is his second goal of the game, third of the season. And now Binghamton up by 3 with 5:47 remaining here in the third period. And Hudson Valley, without their best player, down 3, really have a mountain to climb now. Off the face-off, Binghamton wins the face-off. They roll one into the offensive zone. Newburgh on it for Hudson Valley. Winds one around the boards, but Gavin Yates is on it. He has 2 goals in the game. He has 2, Oliveri has 2, and a hat trick for Austin Thompson in a high-powered offensive game from the Black Bears tonight. The defending champions lead it 9-6. And we get a whistle, and Swanson pushing and shoving with Tosto. And they're separated. Now Swanson chirping with Yates. And listen, if you're Binghamton, you want no part of the 6'8" kid, the 21-year-old from Saskatchewan. But also you're winning by 3 with 5 minutes to play. You just want to get back on the bus and head back to Binghamton with 3 points in your back pocket. So they played it smart. This is a veteran team. Again, 12 players on this Black Bear team were on their championship squad a year ago. And several of these players are also, have been here for 3-4 years. Here's Mott of Binghamton. They've really kept this core together, and they've been really good every season since coming into this league. Rasmus Asp behind his own net. Asp has a couple assists tonight in his Hudson Valley debut. Gives it up, however. Now the pass is up ahead, and we get a whistle. Puck played with a high stick. And Brett Parker now is unhappy. He felt that he took a high stick or a slash from Emerson Emery. So 4:32 remaining in the third period. The Hudson Valley Venom, in their first ever game, trailed 9-6. This is Hudson Valley Venom hockey. The next Hudson Valley Venom home game is Friday, October 25th. That's a week from tonight, when they host the Port Huron Prowlers. You can get your tickets now at HudsonValleyVenom.com to avoid fees. Call the box office at 845-454-5800. That is 845-454-5800. Hudson Valley Venom against the Port Huron Prowlers next Friday, right here at the Ice Time Sports Complex. 4:25 remaining in the first ever game in Venom history, and they give it up in front of their own net, and Binghamton unable to capitalize there. Tyson Kirkby, the captain, was right on the doorstep, couldn't tee it up. Puck comes the other way. Norica, now Chevers. Chevers with his shot blocked, and here comes Binghamton off to the races. Here comes Oliveri, and way out of his net comes Bowers. He upends Oliveri, who never gets a shot off, and Oliveri is not happy about it. He thought he was in for a breakaway. Thompson's in. His shot is blocked. And slow to get up is Kodiak Whiteduck. Puck sent the other way. Oliveri might have thought that could have been a penalty. Bowers came out of his net probably about 15, 20 feet. Met Oliveri and just slid out and knocked the puck off his stick, but also sent Oliveri flying. Swanson and Yates exchange slashes behind the play. Yates into the offensive zone. He zips one wide. And here's Swanson on right wing. Good pass. And he finds Pickford into the offensive zone. But Pickford's shot is blocked. Now Swanson knocks the puck away, sends one in front, nobody home. Back to the right point. Shot is blocked. And we're going to get a whistle. Somebody's down. Somebody from the Black Bears, that's Cervoni. And he looks to be okay. He blocked a shot, did Cervoni, and just was shaken up. And he heads back to the bench. Meanwhile, Swanson and Stefan, they're joined. So Swanson has probably jawed with everybody on that Binghamton Black Bear roster in this third period. But again, as I talked about, this Binghamton team is a veteran team. And they're wisely just skating away from the big guy. Might chirp a little bit, but nobody's about to drop their gloves. Face off to the left of Egbert, 2:53 to go in the third. And Binghamton controls, Anderson can't clear. Knocked down along the near wall. That's de Blasio. Looks for a pass from Charlton, but Stone knocks the puck away. And here comes Stone of Binghamton, out to center ice to the red line, and he shoots it in right to left into the offensive zone. So now puck comes out to center off the stick. Loose puck there. That is Belov. Excuse me. Belov hasn't seen a lot of action tonight, making his pro debut, just 20 years old. And he came in, bouncing puck, couldn't quite control it. But let's see what's happening here. After the whistle. And face-off is going to be to the right of Egbert. Kept in along near wall by Asp, but he lost it to Clark. And Binghamton, listen, they're content just to control the puck, skate it back in their own end, looking to kill the clock. Clark is chased out of there by Norica, and his pass at center ice is taken away by Hudson Valley. Only a minute 53 remains. Over the blue line, here comes Gaeta, and he finds Norica. Norica carries deep, puck knocked off his stick along the near wall. That's Pickford. He takes a hit from Emery up high. And now Chevers with the big hit. But again, Binghamton controlling the puck. They'll just flip it on out to center. 90 seconds remain. Bowers has been pulled. So the empty net for the Hudson Valley Venom with under 90 seconds to play in the third period. They trail by 3. Rasmus Asp, or that's Severson, check that, Severson. His pass intercepted, puck sent all the way down the ice, and that's going to be icing. Shooting for the empty net was Weber, I believe. So minute 6 remains in the third period. Venom trail 9-6. They have pulled goalie Eli Bowers. And the poor kid is going to have an unsightly goals against average after tonight. You would think that we would see John Moriarty in goal tomorrow night in Binghamton when these two teams play the rematch of their home and home set. And Newburgh won the faceoff a little too strongly, and the puck gets by Norica, carries all the way down the ice. So a minute to go in the third period. Norica over the blue line, right wing, skating in is de Blasio, throws it back to Pickford, his shot deflects wide. Check that, Posar to Pickford. Now Gaeta on right wing, avoids the hit by Big Thompson. Now White Duck to Gaeta. Gaeta passes one out in front. Norica can't get to the puck. Austin Thompson can't clear. Puck is sent behind the net. 25 seconds to go in the third period. Here's Brett Parker of the Venom. Brett Parker skates from right wing to left wing. Carries behind the net. Parker still with the puck, just skating in a circle. Time winding off the clock, 13 seconds to go. Kirkby takes it away, sends it high in the air over the head of Brett Parker all the way down the ice. And that is icing with 4.8 seconds remaining here in the third period. So the Hudson Valley Venom will suffer a loss in their first game in franchise history. But a valiant effort. They fell behind 4-1 after one period of play, came back to tie it at 4, but they've been chasing this game all night long and now trail by 3. One last face-off to the left of Nolan Egbert. Newburgh tries to push it ahead. He's tied up on the face-off. Puck sent down the ice. It's going towards the empty net, but the buzzer sounds. Austin Pickford also hustling back after it. And that'll do it on opening night here at Icetime Sports Complex in Newburgh. The Hudson Valley Venom lose the first game in franchise history by the score of 9-6, but they get a hat trick and 5 points from Dustin Gesso. They get the first career goal in his first professional game by Imantas Norica. They also get a goal from Brendan Charlton, but they lose it by the score of 9-6. And the Venom the Venom players saluting the fans. They all got together at center ice and saluted the fans, raising their 6 to fans that they hope will be lifetime fans here in the Hudson Valley. I called it a historical night at the beginning of the broadcast, and that's exactly what it was. A historical night. The beginning of professional hockey, single-A professional hockey here in the Hudson Valley. But the Hudson Valley Venom, despite losing, it's still a night to celebrate because professional hockey is alive and well here at the Icetime Sports Complex in Newburgh, New York. But it's a loss nonetheless for the Hudson Valley Venom. They lose tonight 9-6 as the Binghamton Black Bears raise their record to 2-1-0 on the season. They had a big night from Austin Thompson, who had a hat trick in the game. Also, they had a couple goals from Kirby Yates and a couple goals from Don Oliveri, 2 on the power play from Don Oliveri. As the Binghamton Black Bears skate to the 9-6 win. These same 2 teams will get together tomorrow night in Binghamton, 7 p.m. puck drop. As I was stating just a couple minutes before, you'd expect to see John Moriarty in goal tomorrow night for Hudson Valley, the 22-year-old who played for Baton Rouge last season. Was the backup goalie tonight and likely will be the starting goalie tomorrow, and we'll probably see Hudson Valley's number 1 goalie, Connor McAnanama, the guy who led them to the championship last year. Didn't play tonight, played the first 2 games of the season. He'll likely be in goal tomorrow. Again, 7 p.m. puck drop in Binghamton. Hudson Valley will go for their first win of the season, their first win in franchise history in their first road contest in Binghamton against the Black Bears. Now, just so you know, we will not be broadcasting that road game tomorrow, but you can tune in to the Binghamton Black Bears YouTube page to tune into their broadcast of the game when the Hudson Valley Venom take on the Black Bears of Binghamton tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Your final tonight from the Icetime Sports Complex here in Newburgh. It's the Binghamton Black Bears 9 and the Hudson Valley Venom 6. For everybody in the Hudson Valley Venom family, I'm Jim Cerny saying thank you so much for tuning in tonight, and we'll catch you next Friday night right here from Icetime Sports Complex at 7 p.m. when the Hudson Valley Venom host the Port Huron Prowlers. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, and have yourself a great rest of the evening.